Hey guys, it's Friday morning. Good morning. Oh gosh, I don't know. This week has been really difficult. I don't know. I think I've been overdoing it or I don't know. It's either I'm overdoing it or I'm flaring or it's something to do with this whole kidney stuff, but my feet and my ankles have been swelling again like every day. And when I'm walking, like if I'm doing a lot of walking, my right knee keeps swelling. I'm getting knee pain, ankle pain, foot pain, and I'm getting this weird achy pain all the way up the backs of my legs. And I think yesterday my fingers were swollen because I was having trouble bending them. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, I went out Sunday, I went out Monday, and both of those days it was a lot of walking. And then there was Tuesday, which was Riverdale Farm. That was a lot of walking. Wednesday we did library day, so there's walking involved, but it was minimal, but it still hurt. And then yesterday I had to go out on my day off. I had to go out to my OBGYN's appointment. No, I'm not pregnant. I go to see her for other things. And anyways, I was going there for my ultrasound results. Nothing serious. So, and it was hot yesterday. It was hot. It just made me feel so gross, so weighted down and tired and nauseous. I get like that in the extreme heat. I just can't take it. And so I woke up this morning and, usually, excuse me, my throat. Usually after a night sleep, I usually do wake up feeling better, but I've been noticing lately that that hasn't been the case, and that I'll wake up in the morning and I'll still be feeling sore and stiff, and it seems to be lasting longer and longer. So anyways, I got up trying to get ready for the day, and I felt fatigued. And when I went and stood up, the bottoms of my feet, the pain just shot through them and my ankles. And I don't know. I just felt like crap. So I was like, oh, should I call in? Like, I don't know if I can afford to miss a day because I won't get paid. I mean, I could use it as a vacation day and get paid because I still have 2 vacation days left. But I really didn't want to use up all of my vacation days on being sick. Like, I wanted to use my vacation days to go out with a friend or go do something fun, or like Alex still has vacation time, so it would have been nice to take it together and do something. So I'm like, I'd rather just miss a day of pay. So I was just like trying to like, I don't know, like, so I just, in the end, I decided to go. I was really trying to get ready. I ate my breakfast and I don't know why, but I was feeling sick halfway through eating it. And it's supposed to be really hot again out today, which I don't think helps with the swelling either. So anyways, I'm not going to work today is the end story. So I called them, and thankfully, Margaret's mom is understanding. And I mean, they didn't have any appointments to go to or anything today. So she's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. And I talked to Margaret on the phone for a little bit. I felt so bad because I know she was looking forward to going to the beach today because I had told her that was the plan. But even if I had have felt well enough to go to work, I think I would have had to cancel our beach plans. I know she wouldn't be happy about it, but it's going to be like 40 with the Humidex, and I just can't tolerate that heat. Like, I just, no. And I don't even think it's good for her to be out in that heat all morning either. So it's best we just do that next week. Hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler. But I explained it to her, and, you know, anyways, thankfully, you know, Margaret's mom's home now for a whole year. So there's that flexibility, which is good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to bed and try and get some rest. And I think it's just good if I have my feet up a lot today, as much as I can, because that seems to help the swelling. Or at least I'm going to the lupus clinic next week, so hopefully we'll get some answers on what's going on and take it from there. Hey guys, so I haven't really vlogged all day. I haven't vlogged since this morning. Sorry. So I got some extra sleep this morning, and I just basically tried to keep my feet elevated as much as possible today. And so right now, my ankles and my feet are not swollen at the moment, and the pain is a little bit better. So, I did get a chance to Skype with Yvonne, which was very nice to catch up. And then I just basically, I caught up on some YouTube videos to watch. And then I started to feel a little bit better. So I washed the new baby clothes that I got and put them away. And I also did a little bit of reorganizing my baby stuff. I came up with a new little, I just kind of like moved things around so that they worked better for me. I'm still not totally finished with what I'm trying to accomplish, but once I finish it, I'll definitely show you guys the update on like where I'm stuffing my stuff. And so part of it was I made the decision that I'm going to be getting rid of most of the reborn kits in my stash. I have been contemplating doing this for a while, and the reason is I think that's probably why I don't seem to have the drive to reborn a lot lately, is because the kits that I've had in my stash have been sitting there for years now. I mean, like years. And that's because I kept taking on custom orders, and those kits never got done. They just sat there. And now, like, I'm not really interested in reborning most of those kits anymore. They're older, and there's so many new kits coming out all the time, and a lot of them I would like to do, but I've just never bought them because I had so many already in my stash that I just couldn't justify buying more. And so I was just like, you know what? I think I need a fresh start, a clean slate. So I think I'm probably only going to be keeping like 1 or 2 of the kits in my stash, and the rest of them I'm going to be selling. Once I get everything like organized and together, I will make a video about the ones that I have for sale in case any of you guys want to buy some blank kits. I also have some cloth bodies that I no longer need in my stash. I have some, I think, mohair and a rooting tool and things like that. So I will, when I get myself organized, I will make a video to show you guys those things in case any of you guys are interested in purchasing that, any of those things. So I will be doing that. That's pretty much it. And then we had dinner, and yeah, so I'm about to sit down and finish watching the rest of the YouTube videos I want to watch. I think there's like 2 more I need to watch. I saw Yvonne has a box opening of her new baby. I gotta watch that. And I need to watch the new Colin and Katie vlog, and I think that's it. So then I'll probably finally get to watch another new episode of Orange is the New Black, because I'm trying to finish the current season 4. And then I have a new show that I'm going to check out that Yvonne told me about today. So, but I want to finish Orange is the New Black first. And then I'm going to check out this new show that she told me about. It's called Stranger Things, I think, if I remember correctly. So it sounds pretty good. Yeah, and then in about a half hour, we'll be doing my 3rd methotrexate injection. So hopefully it will go as smoothly as it did last week, which was our first time trying it without a doctor. And like I said, I kind of regret not filming it because it was kind of like a surprise to both of us at how easy it was. So we'll see how it goes this week, and I will film this time. So probably the clip after this clip is going to be getting my injection. So if you do not like to see needles or people getting needles, you might want to fast forward past that. But honestly, like, it's like the smallest needle, and I just, I want to vlog my experience with this illness. And so yeah, so we'll see how it goes this week. I'm still not feeling 100% comfortable enough to try giving it to myself. So I think I'm still gonna have Alex do it for me. But maybe after he does it a few times, I might start to get comfortable with it, and then maybe I can try giving it to myself. Because, like that way, if he's out with his friends or whatever, I don't have to wait until he gets home. Because usually he gets home late, and then I'd be getting my dose late. So it would be good if I can do it to myself, but I'm just not quite there yet. I'm not quite, it's like a mind over matter thing. I'm just not quite ready for that yet, but hopefully in time I will be, and so we'll see how it goes tonight. Okay guys, so I'm gonna get my stuff out. So I need to get 2 alcohol swabs. Try to do this one-handed. And side note here, all our storage here in our storage room. If you guys are interested in seeing any of my organizational videos, aside from how I stuff my reborn stuff, if you want to see how I organize things within my home, I have a playlist for that. You can go to my channel page and you'll see a playlist on there for that. Okay, so we got the alcohol swabs. These are extra vials of methotrexate, but I already have one in the kitchen. And then we need a needle. So these are the needles right here. And this is like the plunger on that end. The needle is in here. They are this kind of needle. So I'm going to grab that and grab this. And we need to grab the sharps container. Well, I guess I don't need to bring the sharps container out. We can just come in here and throw it out. All right, I gotta get my hands washed. Alex has to wash his hands because they say we both have to have our clean hands, sanitary, before we start. And we'll get started with my injection. Okay, so I get I put like a paper towel down to keep everything on there clean and all that. This is the vial right here. And I hope there's enough left in there for my dose. According to this, I think it's supposed to have 50. Well, I don't know. Does that mean there's 25 milligrams or 50 milligrams? Because if there's 50, there should be enough left for one more injection. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Okay, so first I have to clean the vial with an alcohol swab because it's already open, so you want to make sure that all the germs are off of it. Okay, then take off that cap, take off this cap, and gotta pull it back, pull the air to there. Put it in and turn it upside down and bring it in there. Okay. All ready. I don't remember where she put it the last time.
Just right there.
There. I'll just go all over. Remember you have to pinch the skin first. No, you can let go once it's in, I think. Okay. Don't put your bare finger on it. Okay, it's fine. I'll just cut your fingers. Should have got that. Wait, that's not where you did it. That's that thing I was picking earlier. Okay, I don't know where you put it. No, that other thing, that was like one of those itchy bumps that I keep getting. And I was like scratching it, and that's why it's red. I can't even see where you put it.
For the pain.
Yeah. Thanks, baby. Okay guys, so I just had to show you Landon for a second because as I was cleaning / organizing my baby things, I came across these little bitty Crocs. I had bought these years ago when Alex and I went to celebrate one of our anniversaries in Niagara-on-the-Lake, and I bought it at a little children's shop there in the village. And they were too big for, I'm trying to think. They were too big for the babies I had at the time, which was Jamie, and also too big for Jeremy. But I think I used to have them on my old Landon, which was the Ashton Drake Charlie sculpt. I think they used to fit his feet, but I didn't really use them much. But I was like, I saw them and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're the same color as these overalls. How cute are those? And they have like little stars in them. They're not like official Crocs. They're knockoff brands. I don't even know. Actually, I'm not even sure what brand they are. But they're 0 to 3 months. And I just thought they were super cute. And they match his outfit like to perfection. Love it. Well, guys. Wardrobe change. I decided to put a fresh PJ night shirt gown thing on because I've been wearing my other one all day, and when I was like cleaning and stuff I was sweating, and so I'm like, I'm gonna just put a nice fresh clean PJs on before bed. And Riley's over here. We haven't seen Riley today. He's sound asleep. Of course, he's hogging my muslin blanket as per usual. That's that is the Riley way, right, Riley? I know you hear me. Yes. I know you hear me. Say hi, everybody. My baby. He's been kind of low-key today. He hasn't been saying too much. He's been pretty quiet. But he's been around me. He always likes to be close to me. But he's been pretty quiet today. But I don't know what it is. Like lately, at least once a day, he goes into those like weird meows or like howl kind of things where like he'll just go into the bathroom, onto the bathroom rug, and he'll just, or into the bathtub, and he'll just do that weird meow. Like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you guys heard it one time the other day in one of my videos. But sometimes he doesn't even go in the bathroom to do it. Like, sometimes he'll just stand in the hallway and he'll just do it. And like, I don't know why. I mean, I know like he's always randomly done that, but yes, I'm talking about you and how suddenly you have to do this weird meow at least once a day. Whereas before it was like kind of once in a blue moon type thing. So I don't know what that's all about. What's that all about? It's kind of making like Alex a little bit nervous because I think he's like thinking Riley's in pain. But my two cats that I had in the past, Sneaker and Boots, they used to do it all the time. So I'm kind of used to it. So I'm not really too concerned, but it's just kind of funny how he just, lately he does it at least once a day, if not twice a day. And sometimes even 3 times a day. Oh, Riley, you're a funny boy. Hey, you a funny boy? Hey, baby. Mommy loves you. I think I'm gonna get one of the babies and cuddle him because I haven't done that in a while. Just holding a baby while I watch TV. Earlier this week, I think it was on Wednesday, I got to feed baby Anne again at work, and she did the same thing as the last time. She fell asleep while I was burping her, and I spent over an hour just sitting on the couch, and she was sound asleep right here on my chest and like all snuggled up, and it was just I was in my glory, I'm just like, and her mom kept like popping by and she's like, do you want me to take her now, or are you okay? And I'm like, I'm good. I am good. So I didn't want to put her down. And but anyways, I eventually had to, because I had to go and wake up Margaret, because it was getting to, we try not to let her sleep more than 2 hours at nap. So I had to go and get her up. But yeah, it was just so lovely. And it's sad that I have to leave. It's sad that I only have about a month left, a little over a month left with them. So I want to, hopefully I'll get to spend more time with baby Anne while Margaret's napping, and I can soak in all that baby goodness before I leave, because there's just something magical about having a sleeping baby in your arms. It's so peaceful. And also, I had my Skype interview last night with the new family that's interested in having me start in September, and it went well. I was really nervous about it. I think after I had that bad experience with that other family that I worked for last summer before the doll show, I've been really, really nervous about having to look for another nanny job, because I don't want to experience that again. But that was like my first time having a bad experience like that, so I'm hoping it's not the norm. But this family seems very nice. their expectations are within what I'm used to. And yeah, so the only downside to the job would be just the fact that it's only 3 hours a day, and so therefore it equals out to a lot less hours than what I'm working now. So the pay cut would be pretty drastic, but I think we should be okay. But I'm kind of like, I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to rush into accepting the position, or if I want to look more for something that's more within the hours I'm working now. I mean, technically health-wise, I'd like to work less hours, but at the same time, we do, you know, need the money. So, but I mean, we can manage. It's just, it would be easier if I could stick to similar hours, but that might make it really hard to find work. This is so far the only job that I've come across. So anyways, I am gonna go visit the family for 2 hours on Sunday, and they're gonna pay me for the 2 hours. So I guess it's just to kind of get acquainted, see how things go, if we click and whatnot, and then I guess we'll take it from there. I was hesitant as well because it's basically it's after school care, so their child's going to be in kindergarten, starting kindergarten. And so I was a little concerned about what would happen for summer vacation, spring break, that kind of stuff, because I was worried that it meant that they would want me to work full days during that time, and I don't think I can handle that. I could probably do a week of full days for the March break, or like for the odd PA day, but for the summer vacation, like 2 full months of full time, I just don't think I can manage that. So I did ask them about that, and we discussed it. And so they said that they would most likely put him into a summer camp. And then it would just be the usual picking him up at 3 o'clock, just like throughout the school year. So that works for me. So that's kind of good. So we'll see what transpires with it. If I get any other offers coming up or whatever, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Alex kind of wants me to keep looking so that I could hopefully find something that has more hours. But at the same time, I'm not finding any job postings for anything that it is more hours. So, yeah, like usually there's a lot of part-time job postings, but right now there doesn't seem to be many. It's mostly full-time. And so that's the brick wall I'm hitting. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just play it by ear. We'll see how it all unfolds. Life is an adventure. I don't know what else to say. I guess I will just leave it in God's hands, and I know that everything that's supposed to happen will happen. I've experienced it several times over the last few years, so I have faith and I have trust in Him, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. Also, just wanted to add, someone asked a really good question the other day, and I just wanted to quickly answer it. They were watching my video from the Riverdale farm, and they were asking if I should be out in the sun like that. And so really, here's the thing. A lot of lupus patients have sun sensitivity where the sun will either make them feel sick, it'll make their disease flare, or they'll get a rash. I have never experienced any of that, so I don't feel like I have sun sensitivity. However, I do burn very easily, and also some of the medications I'm on say that I need to avoid prolonged exposure to the sun. However, I'm a nanny, so it's pretty impossible for me to avoid being in the sun because, you know, parents expect their children to get outside and play and experience things outside. I can't just keep the child cooped up in the house all day. So I just take precautions. I slather on the sunscreen, as disgusting as it feels. I hate the feel of sunscreen. But I put on tons of sunscreen. I have a UV protective hat. And I try to stay in the shade as best as I can when we're out. I try to choose parks that I know have a lot of shade, things like that. So, and that's all I really can do. And thankfully, like I said, I don't feel like I experience any of the sun sensitivity that comes with lupus. I mean, I know I could probably develop it at some point, but as of right now, it doesn't affect me. I don't want to stay cooped up inside all day. I just don't. I just don't. I like to get out and do stuff. So as much as I can, I like to do that. And like I said, it's kind of impossible to avoid being in the sun when you're a nanny. You just have to, do it. So it's just a matter of taking precautions and being very careful. And, you know, I try to go out at certain times of the day when the sun is not at its brightest, like early in the morning or in the early evening is when they say it's best to be out. I can't always do that either, but you know, I try, and that's all I can do. So, but it was a very good question that someone asked, and I just wanted to answer that. All right, guys. Well, I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a here and a there.
There goes Mommy, and the babies are following. Oh, come on, little baby. There they go. They're